I don't know who that is, actually. And now we got a Vulture coming out, so that Vulture is going to be pretty ineffective, though, because of the bunker placement and the basic wall. That, yeah, no, I guess he did decide to wall that whole area off. It's not a perfect wall, but it'll stop a Vulture from getting through, and that's a good thing, because that Vulture otherwise is just going to do way too much harassment. So just in range of that bunker, it looks like he's just going to be content in attacking that supply depot for a while, and you know, that's good enough, because basically he's just there to harass, and you know, he's going to force 9-10 to probably pull a SCV off at some point to repair it. Although, considering how slow Vultures do damage to buildings, he may have a tank out in time and never even have to repair the thing. We'll see. You know, at the same time, Go.Go might get tired of it too, so I don't know. Go.Go now with a tank and sending out his SCVs to his expansion, so really not behind at all, and definitely ahead slightly, technologically. And there we have, yeah, no, he's just finishing off a supply. I don't know, I wonder why he didn't finish that off in the first place. I mean, at the pro level, I guess you can argue that they need every SCV they have, but that's a tough argument to make, because one SCV is only going to bring in so many minerals. But hey, he may have decided that that's what he needed that SCV to do at that time, and he was just putting supply depot up to wall, not so much to get the supply out of it. So, anyway, that Vulture has been pretty much nullified. There's nothing he can do. Vultures don't do crap to buildings anyway, so it's just pointless to even sit there and waste bullets. Not that you're wasting bullets. And now tank out for 9-10 to Go.Go's 2 tanks. Go.Go not really behind at all, I don't think. I mean, if anything, I feel like he's ahead for some reason. 2 factories up. Looks like he's pumping tanks. I didn't see an armory, so I don't expect him to be using one for that anytime soon. He's going to catch that scout in transit too, so he's going to stop that altogether. 9-10's going to either have to push in to get a feel for what's going on, or he's going to have to get skinned, one of the two. So we'll see what happens. Goliath is out for 9-10. I must have missed his armory. Actually, no, they haven't. What the hell does that say? Pop video? I don't know. And I keep losing my spot because of the ridiculousness of these freaking videos. And 4 factories now going down for 9-10, so he may be ahead of Go.Go. Yeah, it looks that way. Go.Go's still working off of 2, but again, he'll be up to 4 in no time, I'm sure. You know, pros pretty much have a pretty specific build order that they follow. Oh, losing a tank. Go.Go losing a tank, and now a Marine. No, he doesn't lose a Marine. Wow, that's impressive. So, looks like he's going to siege up. No, he's going to just hang out there unsieged. He might be researching siege. I don't even know if he has it right now. And 4 factories now going down for Go.Go. Ooh, he's going to cliff. Very cool. So that's going to stop any push that 9-10 might put into the middle. And you know, that could be effective, but at the same time, which by the time some dropships come out, maybe not. We'll see. We got to see some turrets go down for that really to be an efficient hold. And now, here we just watch some macro action going on, because there's no other action going on, apparently. A little bit of a line going down for Go.Go, basic containment, and he's going to easily contain those 3 tanks with his 4. I mean, he'll actually contain probably close to 8 tanks with those 4. And, ooh, sending in a scout, and not even getting hit by the tanks. So, that was pretty effective, I guess. And here we see a starport now going down for 9-10. So 9-10 deciding to go towards the drop game, which he has to. Because he's contained already, he doesn't have much of a choice. He has to get the edge somehow, and that's going to be via dropships. And, oh, outranging 9-10's going to put, because he's got that barracks out there, he's able to outrange those tanks, and he's pushing up pretty easily. And those 2 tanks, they're not in range. They're not even able to attack those other tanks. So, ooh, and now they're just going to get hit. 3 shots for 9-10. So Go.Go in a bit of trouble, losing, I think, a total of 3 tanks now to 9-10's no tanks. And now it looks like dropships coming down. Scan, obviously, comsat either up or building for Go.Go, because I just saw that academy. And I don't know what Go.Go's going to do at this point. He's still fully ground game and doesn't know that 9-10's going to be, well, unless he scanned 9-10's starport, he doesn't know that he's going to be going drops already. And it looks like he is spending his scans out in the middle to see where those tanks are at. And that's going to help him push up. But the other thing that Go.Go really needs is some sort of building to float over to see where his units are and to do some outranging damage, because right now 910's got the advantage just because he's got a floating barracks out there. I mean, that's it. You just barely outrange. You get the first shot on the tanks, which means you also get the second shot before the other tanks get the second shot, and you kill them before they can do any more damage to you. So all he has to do is, he's got those 5 SCVs to repair pretty much all his tanks that take the first shots, and he's all set. So 910 definitely in a commanding lead, simply because of a floating barracks. And another pop-up video, and that's him saying, I'm going to own him 8-0. Actually, I think that means he's not going to lose 8-0. Something like that. So, there we have the line of tanks, wow, getting destroyed because there's just so many more Goliaths taking those hits, and those other tanks are doing all the damage, plus the Goliaths for that matter. So, the Goliaths and tanks combination is very effective at pushing in. He must have scanned for a, oh, what is he doing? It looks like he's setting up a ledge containment too. I don't know. And now just pushing his tanks out the middle. And 4 factories still for Go.Go. I wonder if he's considering an expansion. So it looks like someone in the bottom middle is trying to expand. I can't see though. Now we have engineering bay, so he's going to start putting some turrets out. He's got the SCVs there to do it, which is you know, a benefit of having those out in the field is easy turrets at the same time. And ooh, the first dropship comes out and he's attacking the gas line, and he's also going to attack the SCV making the starport. So very, very good drop by 910, taking out a Goliath as well and doing a little bit of a micro. He's got to get that dropship out of there though, but no range on those Goliaths, so he's okay. And looks like nope, 910 was thinking about turning back and decided not to. So 910's got a second expansion now. Go.Go is floating off a second expansion to who knows where. And he's getting up his own eBay as well, so, and his starport for that matter. So he's going to try to catch up on this drop game and take that advantage back away from 910, who, ooh, 2 dropships this time, 2 tanks, and 4 Goliaths, losing 1 dropship, but you know what? He took out a bunch of Goliaths in the process, losing both dropships now. This is going to be pretty easily defended by Go.Go because of the SCV line that he is attacking the tanks while doing damage, but he's, at the same time, he lost quite a few SCVs in that small skirmish. So Go.Go, I guess, lost a bit more. I mean, 910 definitely lost a lot there with 2 dropships going down and 2 dropships worth of units, 2 tanks and 4 Goliaths. But Go.Go got some damage done to him as well. I don't think quite as much. So definitely that was a plus for Go.Go. And now Go.Go using his ledge advantage to try to take out some more tanks, and not going to happen because of a floating barracks. Imagine that. So that floating barracks playing a major role in this game so far. I hope you guys are taking tips, because taking notes, because float your damn barracks, okay? Obviously this is helping the guy out. And still 4 factories for both of them. Both 2 machine shop attachments, so that means they're doing 2 is making tanks and 2 are making Goliaths, which is going to be a pretty even ratio of tanks to Goliaths, although I think Goliaths build a little bit quicker. And there is the barracks again. He's going to use that for even more advantage. And that tank looked like it took like 4 shots, but just blew up finally. Now we have the tank stalemate, which is very common in TVTs, where you either push forward and lose a lot of units to take out a containment, or you use dropships, but with the Goliaths in the back, you're bound to lose some dropships, and it's just a tough thing to overcome, and that's why a lot of people don't like Terran versus Terran matches. I mean, you have stalemates all over the place. But now it looks like both players' expansions are up and running, so both players are pretty even economically, and force-wise, I think